with your national days of the week. Starting with tomorrow, July the 7th, it's National Macaroni Day. I'm surprised that's not closer to the 4th because old MacDonald had a hat. I don't think it was old MacDonald. Who was the guy with the hat that put a feather in it and turned it into macaroni? It was American Jesus. That's who that was. Put a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yeah, the dumbest lines. Here's the thing about macaroni or pasta in general. It doesn't go bad. So you take that macaroni, you take that spaghetti noodles, Yankee Doodle, that's who it was. I preferred American Jesus, but yeah, we'll go with Yankee Doodle. He stuck a feather in his head and called it macaroni. Pasta doesn't go bad. You put it in the shelf there, and it'll sustain. It's good for decades. It's good. And in the event of an emergency, why not make yourself a little pasta? You know, the World War III started. You got to have a final meal. Make it a good one. Get yourself some pasta. It's National Macaroni Day. It's July the 7th. Always have pasta in the house. Always. Pasta and rice. You can sustain life on those for an extended period of time. And one of the schoolings I had to give my wife sternly was we do not ever run out of pasta in this house. We always have emergency pasta. And out of all of the pastas you can choose, I'm a big fan of farfalle. But I also like the macaronis. I like the macaronis and the ziti's and the... what is your favorite pasta? I think farfalle, for me, just does it the best. And we haven't come across National Farfalle Day yet. So in the spirit of National Macaroni Day, I'll be thinking of my farfalle. That's the 7th of July, National Macaroni Day. I don't think it was anything to do with that. It was a cool slang term back in the day. Thank you for the education, sir. Moving on. July 8th. It's National Ice Cream Sundae Day. That falls on a Monday. I believe National Ice Cream Sundae Day should be one of the floating holidays, that it always ends up on a Sunday, because that seems to make the most sense to have your National Ice... Ooh, tortellini, that's a good one. Don't distract me with your deliciousness. National Ice Cream Sundae Day feels like it should be on a Sunday. It's also, and this is not a day? How is this not a national day? It's also Kevin Bacon's birthday. This should be like National Kevin Bacon Day. It should be National Bacon Day. And we can make this Ice Cream Sundae Day a floater, so it only occurs on Sundays. Yes, July the 8th, National Kevin Bacon Day. How many degrees of separation are you? This guy right here? I'm a 2. That's right, in the 6 degrees of separation where everyone in the world can be connected to Kevin Bacon within 6 degrees. I'm a 2. Think about that. Didn't know how important I was. Tortellini is just baby ravioli. I agree. Moving on to July 9th. It's National Sugar Cookie Day. I don't feel like sugar cookies should be something in July. I think sugar cookies should definitely be as we zoom in on the holiday season. That's when sugar cookies should have a day. July is like they got ahead of the Amazon Prime Day. Like Amazon Prime is Christmas in the summer, and the sugar cookie people beat them to this mentality of doing stuff that should be in the winter in the summer. I chose National Sugar Cookie Day because I think I know what a sugar cookie is. It's like a plain cookie with a dusting of sugar, right? I think that's what it is. Or is it just the plain cookie with a sugary taste sugary, buttery taste, but no dusting of sugar. I don't know. I like cookies. What is your favorite cookie? And again, like my farfalle on macaroni day, you can have any cookie you want on sugar cookie day because I'm pretty sure it meets the intent of the day. Robert says he's an Oreo fan. Roger says tasty. Taste. All right, moving on. To the 10th of July, it's National. If you like pina coladas, I do, and it's National Pina Colada Day. Oh, so what is a pina colada? Well, it's a wonderful, cool drink. Oh, Milchada, that's a good one. That's a good one. Pina colada is a wonderful, cool drink that you drink in far off and exotic lands. And they come to you and it's got an umbrella and there's fruit associated with it and there's alcohol. Other than that, I don't know what is a pina colada. And I used to be a bartender. It's just not, it wasn't something that was on the regular menu for my clientele. I'm sure if I had a book, if I needed to learn how to make a pina colada. But I mean, I remember drinking them. I have drank many a colada of pina. Pina is pineapple, right? Spanish for pineapple? I don't know. I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. And I like making love at midnight. That is, who the hell can stay up at midnight? That is the 10th of July, National Pina Colada Day. Far off lands like Applebee's, that is correct, sir. On the 11th of July, oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. Making it into the supplemental 2 weeks in a row. Last week we talked about the most American thing you can make. That's a slushie. But you really only get the best slushies from 7-Eleven. And because it's the 11th day of the 7th month, it makes a lot of sense to have National 7-Eleven Day on the 11th of the 7th. And I haven't been to a 7-Eleven, but there's one nearby. I am going to patronize my local 7-Eleven on the 11th just because I haven't been in one since I was a child. And I am now looking forward to my outing next Friday when I visit, oh thank heaven, baby, for 7-Eleven. Moving on. USS San Francisco Day. Okay, SSN 7-Eleven. Oh, okay, that's good, that's good. Thank you, please come again. Yes, I like good tequila, a lot of yes. And I read the Applebee's one already. All right, get back to us. On the 12th of July, it's National Simplicity Day. I am a simple man. And I try to be simpler. I really do try to find just the happy medium between just enough and enough. Where do I need this thing? Probably not. Do I get this thing anyway? Yes, I do. Because I have adult money and I can make stupid decisions like that. I don't recommend it for most people. In your life, the easiest thing you can do, the less stress you can have, is just simplify. And modern technology helps make that happen, right? All of your bills, they're just automatic now. You know, they all pay themselves. Life is easy. Until one day you look at your bank account and you're broke because it got too easy. You didn't realize what was happening there. Be careful out there when you're simplifying your life, specifically on the 12th of July, National Simplified Day. And finally, 13 July 2025 is National Gruntled Workers Day. Listen closely to the name of the day once again. It's Gruntled Workers Day. That means not disgruntled. The opposite of disgruntled, a gruntled Workers' Day, where you just realize that, everybody works and collectively all of our work is provided for the common good. And, if we do it right, we make some money out of it. And it's basically just having a PMA, having that positive mental attitude whenever you can, not looking at the downtrodden ways of seeing things all the time. It's looking upward to the sky with a little positivity. That is what that's all about. That is the 13th of July, National Gruntled Workers Day.